Hello and welcome back to Ty Plays. Thank you everyone for all the love you've been showing me on all my videos. I'm trying out a new game if you couldn't tell today. We are doing House Flipper 1 specific, to be specific. And we'll see what we can get into. I've played this game in the past, so I have a little bit of a save file, but I did not make it that far. And so we can continue going on. We can even do demos of some of the DLCs. I'm not going to do the demos, but we can go ahead and start up a mission. We're gonna look at our missions, necessary extra bathroom, bathroom and home workshop, an extra bathroom. This one involves building a wall. This one, painting the wall. So I think I like the idea of building walls because then I can unlock new tools. So we're going to go ahead and accept that. And we're going to go and make a new bathroom for this family in this normal suburban house. This game I absolutely love, and I love when it came out. I'm not a huge fan of number 2 as much as I like number 1. But number 2 is starting to get a little bit better. I dislike the amount of DLCs that this kind of stuff has. But you know, I guess a game has to make money somehow, but I don't love it. Okay, so we need to build 9 walls. We need to sell a bunch of stuff, and we need to buy some stuff and mount some stuff. So let's see. We need to go into the kitchen here. It seems like living room. Where do they want this bathroom at? Looks like over here. Ah, so they have a second kitchen, it looks like. So we will go ahead and start selling. We'll need to unscrew some things. It looks like they want us to sell that, all this. Are we selling everything in here as well? We're selling the stylish drawers. Yep. They want us to sell everything in here. I want all these pictures. And these pictures. Doesn't say anything about... Oh. It's immoral to sell the clock. You've heard it here. It's immoral to sell the clock. Interesting. Okay. So now... we can build the walls, but we also mount the bathtub here. You can buy the washer and mount it there. And so it looks like they have places where they want us to mount stuff. So we're just going to focus on building walls right now. So we're going to build some walls. When using the hammer or building walls tool, you can use the E button to highlight walls to build or destroy. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's what E does. Oh, right. This game, you have to press and hold. So we're going to build a wall right across this area and completely block off the other area that we just sold everything in. For what reason? I don't know. We can get rid of this so we can actually see. And we will, it starts off gray, but we will paint it and do some stuff with it. And one more. There we are. We have now built our wall, so now we're neat. Oh, the toilet's gonna go there. The shower. Man, it just has all the hookups already. All right, so we're gonna mount our devices. So let's look in the store. Let's look in probably bathroom fixtures, it looks like. Okay. Jacuzzis, nice. Okay, so we need, what do we need? A bathtub, toilet, shower, sink. So we're gonna go buy... We're gonna buy the toilet first, maybe. Let's see, what do we want? I kind of like the flat one. I think that's nice. We can change the color of that. I like the marble, so we'll do that. Not sure what's going on here. Okay, let's assemble our toilet. Okay, just had to be close enough, I guess, to the fixtures. Interesting. We're gonna build our shower, our mountable shower. Okay, why will it not? Oh, we need to unscrew the pipe first. Got it. Tells you in like a little tooltip in the top left corner of the screen, which is kind of hard to see, but now that we have our shower, we can go ahead and place this. We can assemble this. I do like the assembly in this game. I think that's nice. I think in House Flipper 2, the assembly is just a lot more involved, and I don't know if I love it that is that involved, because like this already takes a while, and like I feel like this is already like a lot of time on in this game. So like, especially if you're like you want to design everything, you don't want to have to put everything together. Like, what is this? We have to put all these screws in. So we're putting all the doors on, all the screws in. See how tedious this can get? It's like, okay, I get it. And it jumps you around. And we're gonna do more. This is a very involved shower. I don't remember this taking this long in this one, so I wonder if they've changed it a bit. So that goes through the toilet, but that's okay. No one needs to use both, right? Okay, washer, mount there. We need washer, bathtub, sink. So we'll get the sink next. I want to pick a nice sink here, not just like one of those floaty weird ones like this. It's kind of dumb. Let's see. Is there any more mountable sinks? There may not be. Like, I want something like this. Okay, this is fine. So, do we want to do that color? I think we'll want to do like a dark oak. Like that. I think this looks good for the space. Or should we go white? Or should we go with another color? Or another style, I should say. I do like the style we had. This one, the hanging sink's also really nice. If we get this in like a, yeah, a cedar color, and like a white top, I think that will look great. Okay, let's screw this all in. Get it all situated. This game does have me convinced that this is how easy it is in real life, but I don't think it really is. Definitely not this part. This doesn't even look like PVC. And there we are. Oop. Okay. Now we'll get a washer. Actually, let's get the bath first, because I don't even know where the washer is at. I do like this clawfoot tub, but I also like the square. And I think for this space, the square may look better. We'll just do all white. I don't know if that washer's gonna fit. Let's actually check that first before placing this. I think it would be pretty tragic if we got through the process of placing this and we had to take it apart. Yeah, this is massive. Is that really the only... Yep. So we'll get it as close to this as we can. I think it will get pushed in once we do this part. I don't know why we have to take out all of these screws, and why is the washer empty? There's nothing in it. There's not even a tumbler. And now we're putting this back on. It's just a metal box. And there it goes, it gets pushed in. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I don't mind that. Okay, now let's try the bathtub. It actually fits in there, but I just realized we have more than enough. If we go all the way back, kind of want to go against the wall because it would be wasted space. Because if we pull it out, there's no way to get back there. So what's the point? But we could put it here. I think we'll do it here. So this is not one of those fiberglass insert type things where it's in like a apartment where you have just all the fiberglass that just is like one mold. Those are kind of interesting. They're kind of the standard though, so kind of used to it. But not in this house. This is someone's home. We're gonna do one of those. And there we go. That's not bad. Back here, there can be like a shelf or something. I don't know. Just felt weird to push it back there. They kind of forced me into this layout. I probably wouldn't have done this layout myself. I probably would have put the shower there and probably the bathtub against this wall and moved this radiator, but we'll call it a day with that. They want a round rug. So we'll search that. And oh, let's see if we have any. No. We'll do one of these. And we'll just put it here. No, we'll put it in the middle. Doesn't make any sense, but we'll do it. Then we'll add a toilet paper holder. I don't know what the standing toilet paper holder. Oh, there's that one. Let's do this one. I would hate this myself, but you know what? They can do whatever they want. So that's it. We completed the job. They don't want paint. They don't want anything else. Like, this is it. So we're done with that job. So it was a quick job, but it still took us about 15 minutes to do, which isn't terrible. I think that this game is very relaxing to play. And then eventually when I have these paneling here, I think I bought this because I wanted to do the outside of the house, but we just don't have the ability to do it yet. And eventually we can then sell this house that we're in and make money. And then we can go ahead and go in the browser and buy another house. We technically could now, we have a lot of money, but I will do that in sort of its own episode. For now, we will also clean up a house. We'll resume it because we must have started it last time I played, but we never finished it. So if I do this, this should be almost done, or at least part of the way done. And then I can go ahead and finish it and we can make some money and call it a day. Let's see if we cleaned everything. Looks like I just never completed the job. So that is my mistake. Oh, 89%. Okay. Why is there paint? So sometimes you just have to walk into every room and then it will tell you if it's complete. It looks like there's a room right here. Aha. We didn't finish mounting this, which we all know I love to do this. The metal box once again. And we will continue to do our metal box. I don't know why we're just pulling out 4 screws and then putting this back on, but we are. Seems a bit strange to me. I think they just needed something for us to do in this, on this washer, and that was more than just hooking up some hoses, so they decided to make you unscrew a panel, unscrew more screws, and then put this in. So let's just clean the window. Oh, this is one of these ones. Oh, and then there's, okay, so this is what happens when you get into a house like this. There's just a ton of stuff, and then we'll just throw everything out, get rid of it all, and we'll clean some dirt, which is just like this. In House Flipper 2, this is a much more tedious process to clean dirt. They just made it like more difficult. We'll clean the window, which I guess is clean, and then we have to buy a radiator. Grab the wrong one. That's the one we want. And then we'll put this on the wall. More assembly. Bam! We could clean up the furniture in here if we wanted to. We can, if we pick something up, we can go ahead and rotate it back into place. And then clean everything up if we wanted to. Not sure what this is. It has a cloth over it, looks like. Okay. This kitchen's nice and clean. That's nice and clean. It looks like we're done. So now, oh, 98% of the job. Something else missing. Let's see. Oh, there's still dirt in here. Sometimes it's really hard to see that there's dirt. I'm not sure where it's at. Okay, it was under the bed. And then apparently we need to clean this window, which didn't even clean. Yeah, but now we're 100% done. So now we just completed 2 houses, which means that we're in a pretty good spot. Let's see how much money we have. We have $61,000 as seen on the right here. So we can in the next episode buy a house and start fixing it. I think we have enough money to do it. And then we can really customize. Or we can finish this house, but this one is kind of just our starter house. So we don't really need to focus on it too much. We could end up just buying the new house, selling this one for whatever it's worth, and then using the money to really do up the other house. So I think that's what we'll do in the next episode. Thank you for watching. If you really like this series, let me know. If you really do not like this series, then you feel free to tell me, and we can pivot to something else. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next one.